Hi guys, welcome back to another football kit video. In today's video we're going to be redesigning banned football kits to make them suitable for FIFA and UEFA laws. So without further ado, let's get right into Barcelona. Barcelona have now showed up twice on this channel in not very good ways. A couple seasons ago they came out with an away kit which used a primarily white colour with a bit of red in there, but because there was so much white it was considered a Real Madrid kit, so they had to change it out for this really nice black and gold kit, and I do prefer it to the original one, but I don't know why the other one was banned. For redesign, I took inspiration for some recent Barcelona away kit which keeps the white but adds in blue and red back into it. It looks very similar to one of those kits, but I centralised the badge and made them white, so it looks a bit modern. Overall, I don't think this kit should have been banned because it's just a white kit. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. In 2014, Nike and Brazil collaborated to make a new black kit, which is very different from different sources. I've been told that it's a home kit, I've been told that it's a away kit, I've been told that it's a special kit. But whatever type of kit it is, it's quite a nice kit. It uses a primarily black colour scheme with a shiny black patterns on it. Rather than using the normal version of the logo and brand, it uses a really big version of the Brazil logo and puts the logo and brand on the sleeves. It's still a pretty nice kit if it was a special kit, but if it was a home kit, it wouldn't work, of course. My redesign is very simple and is one of the most simple kits I've ever done. So I decided to add a Christ the Redeemer badge into the middle, and I kept the badge and brand on the front rather than on the sleeves. I was also tempted to add a yellow and green sleeve pattern, but I just think it works nicely. I was originally going to add a faint pattern just so it doesn't look as basic, but I didn't think it looked very nice. Overall, it's a really basic kit, and depending on if it was going to be used for a home, away, or special kit, I'm not sure if it should have been banned or not. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. In 2016, France came out with a really nice away kit, which is inspired by the French flag as it uses a blue, white, and red pattern on it. But as UEFA for some reason doesn't like two coloured sleeves, they had to change it to this really basic one, and it was a really boring kit anyway. To be honest, I'm not sure if it was ever used because France were always playing at home, but whatever. It's a really boring kit, and I was quite sad that they had to use it because it's, of course, part of their flag. My redesign, I was originally going to give the two coloured sleeves back again, but I decided I don't want to get banned again because that's the whole point of this video. So keeping with the flag pattern, I gave the French flag a nice long version underneath the badge, and I really like how it turned out. Because I completely forgot to download two versions of this kit, you can only see the front bit. You were meant to see the side bit a bit, but there's the French flag on there as well. Overall, it's not my best work, but I don't think this kit should have been banned because it's their literal flag. Moving on to the next one. In the 92-93 season, Fiorentina came out with a really nice away kit. It used primarily white, but then with a really nice big purple chunk at the top. The purple chunk uses a really nice geometric pattern, but as lots of people noticed, where the lines all connected, it made a very famous logo, let's just say. So for the rest of the season, Fiorentina had to come out with just a plain white kit with their badge on it, which was really, really boring. I know that it's banned for a reason, but whatever. For my redesign, I decided to give back the purple chunk, and I gave it a very similar pattern at the top, but with, of course, without the very famous logo. I decided to use the new Fiorentina logo in one colour just because it looks a bit nicer, even though I do prefer the old ones. I was also going to do the same with the 7up logo, but the new 7up logo looks absolutely terrible on this kit. I do think this kit should have been banned because, of course, it's got the very famous logo on it. Let's move on to Inter Milan. Not that long ago, Inter Milan came out with a really nice away kit. It was white with a blue and black snake pattern along it. But when it came to the Champions League, they had to censor it due to really weird UEFA laws where, because there was a snake on it or any other reason, it was banned because it's a creature, it might be intimidating, really random. But they had to censor it for the UEFA Champions League, meaning they just showed up in a white kit, very similar to the last one. But they still used it for the Serie A, as the Serie A laws didn't really matter as much. So for my redesign, because I had to censor it, I wanted to keep the snake pattern in it. But rather than using actual snakes, I just used a really nice wavy pattern with a snake pattern in it. And that was kind of like the snakes, and it was the closest to snakes I would get without actually showing them. Overall, it's a really nice kit. I also decided to add a nice stripe to separate the badge from the thing, and I also got rid of the sponsor. And I don't think this kit should have been banned because it's their literal nickname. But anyway, let's move on to Cameroon. Cameroon have two famous incidents of when their kits have been banned. But in 2002, their away and home kit had no sleeves on it. The home kit is the most famous one. Of course, they barely use the away kit, but it uses a really nice green with big side panels and big panels all over. It incorporates the Cameroonian flag into it, which is really nice, and of course it does not have sleeves. It's a really nice kit overall with a faint line pattern in it, and I don't think it should have been banned, but whatever. So for my redesign, I did something very similar. I added back the sleeves, of course, because that's the reason it was banned, but I gave it a new Adidas template, which is a bit weird because it's a Puma design, but I considered because it works so well that it didn't really matter. And because of that, there's the nice big panels that I like, and I also decided to add a nice thin yellow lines going through it to represent the bit on the Cameroonian flag. I of course added back the Cameroonian flag onto the sleeves, and I tried doing it on the collar, but it just didn't really work very well. Overall, it's a really nice kit, and I do prefer this long sleeve kit, and I don't think it should have been banned, especially in the conditions of Africa. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's been an amazing year, and of course first year. We've grown so much, and I'm not sure how many views this video is going to get because it's so close to Christmas. But I was meant to do a video on the 21st, but because of technical reasons I had to take it down, which was quite sad. But I'm fixing it, and it should be out early next year. But anyway, Happy New Year, and have a Merry Christmas. I completely got it in the wrong order.